how much work is there to do? Inspired by watching FBI files and all the unknown shit which led up to the cases. I teared up on one of the episodes. In this case was because the child that was abducted was never found, not even the corpse. And I don't have any kids. I don't want kids. And seeing this shit seeing more and more of these stories, I think, fuck that, man. Thinking if I had a kid, security bar the windows, not glass the windows, but plexiglass them, or whatever, shatterproof, sensors, cameras, guard dog, unreachable height to the window, and all this paranoia, because I believe that every day, especially in Los Angeles, it's a risk and reward sort of scenario. And humans are capable of greatness and darkness. And to me, if there's no corpse, it's possible that the kid is still alive. And worst case scenario, shit, being thrown around, passed around like a fucking baseball card for collection, someone's collection, someone's use. And the FBI forensics, and one of the investigators, one of the lab guys, one of the investigators were really into piecing the fibers, the evidence collected, and setting up a scenario to which a jury could indict and charge and find guilty this motherfucker, and they did find him guilty of child abduction with intent, and he got 50 years, 50. And the dude never admitted to where the body was at. And again, I could only attempt to imagine the sort of, to put it lightly, the heartache this woman felt. And I don't doubt that if I searched newspapers, local newspapers from other cities, countries, that I could find more macabre stories of unknown, unsolved crimes. Or if I asked a cop, or if I asked more cops actually, what's been reported, what's unsolved, what's going on, what's some of the nastiest, creepiest, disturbing shit you've seen on patrol. And I know with me it seems like, well, just want to bring up the point, how much work is there to do? Someone could just say, well, look at you, man, you're just drawing. And I think of when I earned this title, where my most effective tool on my tool belt was an M16A2 service rifle. And I believe as Jocko Willink put it, that what's your next mission? To find your next mission. I should make it like that. I should angle it. I do believe that some of these monsters are, I think in most cases these monsters are human. In most cases it's not something under your bed. It's not Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees. It's us. And I do believe that in some cases it's genetic, but when people tell me that, you know what, you need to be more warmer and fuzzier, and I give people some slack, I think Jeffrey Dahmer, as a kid, were his parents divorced, I think? Or they just didn't give a fuck and just let him stay at his house, pick up hitchhikers, before that pick up dead animals and dissect them or kill them, I believe. Did he kill them or just dissect them? But parents that were just like, whatever, man, I gotta go do this, man. Alright, kid, have fun. Boredom. Not having a guide to help you travel through bad feelings, dark times, bad thoughts, lonely times. Or reinforcing, it gets to me. It does bother me if you're one of these fucks that says, oh man, fuck love, man. Fuck everybody. Trust no bitch. Trust no man. Trust no man. And I'm thinking, so if you need to get a fucking surgery, get a bullet taken out, a bone fixed, and you need to go under, get a tooth removed. For you, for grandma, for your mama, for your daughter, for someone you love, you would say, doctor, trust no bitch, trust no man. You're not gonna put me under. Shut the fuck up. But the more and more of this belief that spread of trust no one, man, it's all hopeless. No, and this is where even my political correctness, my lack of being politically correct gets, says, no man, you're going into the deep end here. When people choose to no longer live any longer, when people choose to no longer live, I say, good. Because at least they just, they quit on themselves, and it's better than just having liability. Versus someone that says, no man, the world is full of hate. I'm gonna have my revenge. No, my mama hurt me, my daddy hurt me. No, the kids played with me as a kid. No, she rejected me, he broke up with me. And that rage, that sickness, that weakness, that violence, that hurt, the pain, those dark thoughts come out. I always tell people that if someone gets drunk and they act violent, stab them in the back or give them a big Sparta kick out your fucking life. And by that I mean just by stabbing them in the back, I mean I don't give a fuck if they're your fucking BFF, your homie. You've been hanging out with them since kindergarten, since grade school, since preschool, since you have the same birthday, you grew up in the same neighborhood. Fuck that. People like that are fucked up, stay away. Keep away. And some could say, well, right there, you're contradicting. There's so much. How much work is there to do? Shouldn't you be fixing these motherfuckers? To a point. To your own. And again, I'll use the example that I'm trying to think how to make these ears. Should I make them pointier or not? That I could go north, south, west, or east from where I'm at right now. Not even 100 yards. I think within 100 yards of each direction I could find homeless people. I could stop what I'm doing, stop working my life goals, stop getting my shit together, stop going with the plans of the day and say, oh, Mr. Homeless Man, hey, homeless lady, here's some food, here's my grocery money, here are my profits from my business, here's all my drive and attention from working on me. I know that you're just as capable as me, but you know what? Here, man, here's all my fruits and rewards from my labor, from being disciplined, from my hard work and my luck. Here it is. Here. And I say, no, fuck that. Fuck them. Feed them to the lions. Throw them into a volcano. But on the part that I want to focus on, point out, stretch out, highlight, is get after it, man, especially if you're fucking younger than me. Again, people think, you know, I shouldn't be talking like that to the youths. You know, they're fragile little minds. What sort of shit do they not see or don't get a clue from most R-rated movies? Too sure I'm drawing this part here. We'll see. Does it? Is it together? No, I think it is. But I think, you know, if we, now I'm no parent, so, you know, I can't prove to you with my own kid that my theory of parenting works. So I can only guess that if you read to them, not say, oh, I'm watching the football game, oh no, well, I can't read a bedtime story, I'm too tired, well, you want to go out to the park? Here, go out to the park and play soccer. Here, look, just play on this tablet, it's got a soccer app. And simply play hot potato with the kids' attention to just distract them onto something else that will distract them from their original focus. original curiosity. Still thinking, probably should make this one here. But I think, I've seen people say, yeah, you know what? My son's a doctor. My son's a lawyer. My son's a lawyer. She's a doctor. She's an engineer. She works for NASA. He's a businessman. She's a businessman. He, she's, him, sir. Did this, did that. And they'll take credit. But how many people will actually say, you know what? My kid's a junkie. I can't believe I don't know where he got that from. He's a fucking child molester. He works for the cartels. He beheads people. He joined ISIS. Who knows? Oh, man. So if you're a young motherfucker, especially if you're in high school, I know I say that in a lot of videos to no excuses, make it happen, go forward, and to apply that to your potential, man, to those things that you feel that you could be creative or constructive with. Because I got caught up in, I just want to make more money so I could get a Beamer, a Benz, and whatever I can get so I could just have a house, buy a house. Because if you buy a house and you have the Benz, that means that's it, you made it. There's a difference between getting a house, buying a house, and having a home. There's a difference between buying a car to showboat versus having a vehicle to be an effective entrepreneur or live as effectively as possible with the demands and plans of the day. And those things I didn't find out from the motherfuckers that told me, just get a house, or you just get married, have kids, and everything's gonna be alright. I didn't realize, learn, or pick up from those motherfuckers. Maybe I did, in the sense in which I realized that they were lacking, even though they had the houses, the cars, that they lacked something. And I thought, what is it? What is that which is lacking? And I could read that from the body language. And I'll say, with how much work is there to do by the mess that people are. And again, it shows by the unsolved crimes, litter on the street, the homeless, the junkies on the street. Because those are not space aliens, man. Those are us. Our mamas, our papas, our grannies, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our little brothers, our little sisters, our kids. And yeah, man, I'm just thinking, how much is there to do, man? So are you contributing? I think, what was the difference that opinion made? The example that he used, I think he says, you could either, change the world? Yes. It's you could do two things. Either you could change the world, you could do that simply by just watching television, or you can improve it. you decide how heavy or how big will you make that burden. Get after it, motherfuckers.